Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Smoke Man Joe back at it with the NFL Week 4 picks against the spread, guys. And again, if you're new to the channel, please smack the like button, guys. Subscribe, share the video. We're coming off a huge bounce back week in week 3, guys. And what can you say? We went 12-3-1 against the spread last week, guys. We went 2-1 in NFL money picks, 2-1 in college football money picks as well. And we're looking to keep the momentum going in a big way into week 4. Appreciate each and every one of you that's taking the time out to watch this video, guys. Hope everybody's staying blessed. Hope everybody's safe. And I hope you guys staying hydrated out there, guys. Nevertheless, let's get right into it. I got 4 money picks in this video. I don't have no college money picks in this video because I'm going to do a whole nother video for college this week, guys. So be on the lookout for that. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and get into the week 4 NFL picks, guys. First matchup, we got the Miami Dolphins traveling to Cincinnati to play the Bengals. This game opened up. Miami +3 is up to 4 right now. I was going to make it a money pick, but the way the spread is rising, I can't do it on Thursday Night Football. But if you can get this game -3, buy it down to -2.5, in my opinion. Or you might be safe with the -3, but I like Cincinnati to win and cover this game, guys, simply because they're in a terrible spot here, guys. Coming off a very physical game against the Buffalo Bills. I think this is a bad travel spot on a short week. Cincinnati's looking to play a complete game here, guys. They didn't look that great over the Jets, but if Cincinnati come in here and play 60 minutes of great football, I truly believe they will get the win and cover on Thursday Night Football. Next up, this is 9 o'clock or 9:30 a.m. kickoff. This game is in London. We got the Minnesota Vikings traveling to New Orleans to play the Saints. Right now, New Orleans is 2.5-point underdog here in this matchup. And I got to roll with Minnesota to win and cover, guys. If you've been following me all off season, you guys know I'm not really high on the Saints at all. And Jameis Winston, he's one of the biggest reasons why this Saints team just don't look right at all, guys. And I think Minnesota, coming off a comeback win over the Detroit Lions last week, I think the momentum is going to carry over here, and Kirk Cousins is going to do what Kirk Cousins do, and that's just manage the game in a good way. I think the running game should be very good here in this matchup, guys. And I like Minnesota to win and cover this matchup in London. I'm just not sold on the Saints team at all, guys. Next up, we got the Cleveland Browns traveling to Atlanta to play the Falcons. Atlanta opened up a 3-point home underdog. It's down to 1.5 right now, and the way the spread is moving is in their favor, in my opinion, guys. I got Atlanta to win and cover. This is going to be a tough game, though. I know the Browns are dealing with a few injuries here, but Atlanta, man, them boys really balling right now. Like, they've been competitive in every game, and I think it's time for them to get a home victory here in this matchup. So I roll with Atlanta to win and cover. Next up, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars, a 7-point underdog traveling to Philadelphia to play the Eagles. Is this the Doug Peterson revenge game? I don't think so, because the Eagles are flying higher. And I think the Eagles win, Jaguars cover, but this is going to be a good game. This is one of the games that I know I'm going to have my eyes on this Sunday just to see, are the Jaguars for real. Their defense look like it. The offense is clicking on all cylinders. But what team in the NFC looks better than Philadelphia right now? They're moving the ball at will. The defense is playing solid as well, guys, and I think they will do just enough to get the win, but I like the Jaguars with these points. Next up, we got the LA Chargers traveling to Houston to play the Texans. Houston is a 6.5-point home underdog, and I like the Chargers to win, Houston to cover, but the Chargers got too many injuries, guys. I mean, they got injuries all over the place on this team, and I'm not going to lay any points with this team. I told you last week, don't really lay points with the Chargers because anything over a field goal, the Chargers can't be trusted, guys. But this is a revenge spot for the Chargers. They lost to the Texans a year ago in Houston, and I think they was laying maybe 9 or 11 points in that game. But I think the Chargers are going to come in here, not overlooking these boys, and find a way to get the job done, guys. I like the Chargers to win, but I like the Texans to cover. Next up, in my first official money pick in this video, we got the Tennessee Titans, a 3-point underdog traveling to Indianapolis to play the Colts. And what can you say about the Titans, man? They beat my Raiders last week. I told you guys take the Titans. It was a Titans spot. Well, it really wasn't a Titans spot. It was just a fade the Raiders spot because when we coming from the West Coast out east at 1 o'clock, that's the Raiders' tough spot. That's their worst spot to be in, guys. So I knew the Titans would probably win that game. So I hope you guys cashed out on that. But here with the Colts coming off a huge upset over the Kansas City Chiefs, even though the Chiefs they basically laid an egg in that game. Let's be honest, guys. Chiefs special team just was horrible. Man, they just gave the Colts the game, in my opinion. But with Indianapolis Colts already timed with the Houston Texans in week 1, losing to the Jaguars. This is their third division game here. And I don't think the NFL wants the Indianapolis Colts to basically be 0-3 in their division. So this is a must-win game here for the Indianapolis Colts. And I think they win and cover. Buy this game down to -2.5. It's at -3 right now because, it could land on 3, guys. So I recommend you guys to buy it down to -2.5. But I like the Indianapolis Colts to win and cover. First official money pick in this video. Next up, in my second official money pick in this video, guys, we got the Washington Commandos. That's what I'm going to call them, the Commandos. Traveling to Dallas to play the Cowboys. Right now, Washington is a 3-point road underdog. And I know I'm going to take a lot of flack for this, but it is what it is. I got to call it how I see it. I like Washington to win and cover, guys. Second official money pick here in this video. Big letdown spot for Dallas coming here, guys. Cooper Rush should not be laying any points against any team. I was on the Giants last night, got burnt, but that was just a spot play against Cooper Rush. And, I should have put more thought into it because if Dallas would have lost that game, they would have put themselves farther in the hole in this division. And that's another reason why I like Washington as well. They just lost to the Eagles. There's no way I can see the Washington Commandos starting the season 0-2 in their division, guys. And I think that defense is going to tighten up here. Carson Wentz is going to make enough plays. He should be able to outplay Cooper Rush in this matchup, guys. So with that, I got Washington to win and cover. And I think they will start out the season 1-1 in their division, just like the Cowboys. Next up, we got the Chicago Bears. 3-point road underdog, traveling to New York to play the Giants. And this probably got to be one of the shit games of the week, in my opinion. Game I probably won't have any money on at all. But I like the Giants to bounce back after that horrible second half collapse against the Cowboys. I think they'll bounce back here and beat the Chicago Bears, a team that I'm really not sold on at all, guys. I really wasn't sold on the Giants as well, but they kind of proved me wrong in their first 2 matchups. I think they may go over their season win total as well as 7.5 games because this team, it's just something about the Giants that seem different this year. I don't know if it's the coaching. It's damn sure not Daniel Jones, but I think it's just the coaching, man. The ball, he's been really coaching these boys up, man. And I think here at home, coming off a horrible performance in their second half against the Cowboys, they should find a way to get it done. Next up, we got the Seattle Seahawks, a 6.5-point road underdog, traveling to Detroit to play the Lions. And what the hell am I missing here? We laying damn near a touchdown with Detroit. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it at all. But at the same time, I'm not putting a dime on Geno Smith. There's no way in hell I can back Geno Smith in any game, guys. I got Detroit to win, Seattle to cover, but guys, don't bet this game. Don't bet this game. I know Detroit looks great offensively, but their defense is horrible. I really don't know what the over and under is in this game, but I would lean towards the over because I believe that Detroit will be able to move the ball at will against Seattle, and Seattle should be able to put up some points in this matchup. But again, I lean Seattle to cover, Detroit to win. Next up, we got the New York Jets traveling to Pittsburgh to play the Steelers. Right now, the Jets, 3.5-point road underdog. And I like Pittsburgh to win and cover this game, guys. The Jets are straight up trash. I heard one of the guys I listened to on Sports Grid Radio, he said the Jets, Jets, just end the season. And that's how I'm really starting to feel about the Jets, guys. Pittsburgh coming off a long 10-day break to play the Jets. If you can't cover the spread against the Jets, then Pittsburgh, y'all got a problem on y'all hand. But I think the Pittsburgh Steelers being at home, having a better defense, in my opinion, of course they got a better offense. They should be able to win this game by 7 to 10 points. Next up, we got the Buffalo Bills traveling to Baltimore to play the Ravens. This game opened up Baltimore +3 is up to 3.5. But I got to roll with Buffalo to win and cover this game, man. They took a heartbreaking loss over the Miami Dolphins last week, and I just think this is a bounce back spot, prime for Josh Allen here, guys. And key stat with the Bills, When they win by margin. But when they lose, hey, it's a one-score game. I don't see this being a one-score game. I don't see Baltimore being able to go score with Buffalo. So for that, I got to take Buffalo to win the cover. Next up, we got the Arizona Cardinals, a 1-point underdog traveling to Charlotte to play the Carolina Panthers. And I've been going back and forth with this game, guys, because this is a revenge spot for the Arizona Cardinals that lost to Carolina last year in Arizona. There was the Cam Newton return game. Carolina was like a 7 or maybe 10-point underdog in that game, and they got it done outright. But Arizona, those boys play better on the road than they do at home for some strange reason, guys. And Baker Mayfield has just not been getting it done for me, even though the Panthers came through last week. But that was just the Saints being a bad football team, guys. And I don't know if Baker Mayfield got what it takes here on this Carolina Panthers team. This would be a game to really prove to me, is Baker for real or not? But I'm not thinking so, guys. So for that, I got to roll with Arizona to find a way to get it done on the road. Next up, we got the New England Patriots, a 10.5-point underdog, traveling to Green Bay to play the Packers. And man, Matt Jones got hurt in that game. He's going to be out for some time. Quarterback switch here, I believe it's going to be Brian Hoyer starting at quarterback. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already know about the injured player theory with the quarterbacks. And for that, I got to take New England Patriots to cover, Green Bay to win. It won't surprise me if New England go into Lambeau and find a way to get it done, though, guys, because Green Bay looks real suspect as well. The defense is playing lights out, in my opinion, but the offense is just not there. They steady turning the ball over, guys, and if Bill Belichick can coach this defense up real good, it won't surprise me if New England pull the upset, but I'm not willing to bet that. So with that, I like New England to cover, Green Bay to win. Next up, guys, and my third official money pick in this video, we got the Denver Broncos traveling to Las Vegas to play my Raiders. It opened up Denver +1. Now it's up to 2.5. Guys, hurry up and bet this game. Hammer my Raiders this week. Y'all see I got my Raiders stuff on. The only time I'm going to be wearing my Raiders stuff in these videos is when I'm backing my Raiders. And I know we 0-3. It is what it is, but check it out. The Raiders went through a lot of adversity a year ago, found a way to make the playoffs. I know I stated last week the loser of our game with us and the Titans probably wouldn't make the playoffs, but with the Chiefs losing, Chargers losing, and now this game coming up with Denver, there's still hope for the Raiders. And Denver, let's talk about the Broncos. I backed the Broncos on Sunday Night Football against the Niners, but let's be honest, guys. This team looks horrible. And I'm telling you right now, guys, lay the 2.5, do whatever you got to do. Load up, take the Raiders this week because we're going to whoop that ass this week. Guarantee it, guys. Money pick straight out the gate. Take the Las Vegas Raiders. And I'm going to tell you something else. Coming into week 5, Monday Night Football, Derek Carr's undefeated. He's 5-1 on Monday Night Football. We got the Kansas City Chiefs on Monday Night Football. So look for the Raiders to win back-to-back games here going into the bye week before we come out in week 7 and play the Houston Texans, guys. But I love my Raiders this week. Let's load up on them. Take the Raiders to win and cover. Third official money pick in this video. Next up, and my fourth official money pick in this video, guys, we got the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers. Tampa Bay is a 2.5-point home underdog, and it's simple. It's Kansas City off a loss. Y'all know how Andy Reid is after he loses a game, guys. And this Tampa Bay offense is horrible. I don't give a damn who come back. Julio, Mike Evans, it's still not going to be enough in this matchup. It's like Vegas is begging you to take Tampa Bay here with these points. Keep your eye on the injury report, but to me, it's Kansas City off a loss. I love Kansas City in this spot. It's Sunday Night Football matchup as well. It's prime time, bright lights. I got to roll with Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid in this spot, guys. Take Kansas City to win and cover. Next up, and my fourth and final money pick of the week, guys, we got the LA Rams. A 1.5, well, it's up to 2 now. A 2-point underdog traveling to San Francisco to play the Niners, guys. And I love San Francisco to bounce back and win and cover this matchup. It's a revenge spot from the playoffs. Everybody know the Rams entered the 49ers season a year ago. And I just think Jimmy G's gonna bounce back. Him and Kittle are gonna be connecting here in this matchup. I hate the fact that San Francisco lost Trent Williams, but I think they'll overcome that in this matchup here, guys. And I just think Monday Night Football, bright lights. San Francisco will bounce back. I don't think they're gonna lose 2 primetime games in a row, guys. So that's my take on the NFL Week 4 picks against the spread. I'm gonna recap all these money picks for you guys. I got the Indianapolis Colts again, buy it down to -2.5 over the Tennessee Titans. I like the Washington Commandos outright over the Dallas Cowboys. I got my Las Vegas Raiders -2, -2.5. I don't give a damn if it gets up to 4, guys. We will dominate the Denver Broncos. I like the Kansas City Chiefs -2.5 over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I like the San Francisco 49ers over the LA Rams. I said, let me see, 1, 2, 3. That's 5 money picks. I told you guys I had 4, but it's 5 money picks. Be on the lookout for my college football top 5 picks that will probably be dropping in the next few days as well. Appreciate each and every one of you that took the time out to check out this video in its entirety. Please go over and follow me on the Patreon page, only $10 a month to see every bet that I place. And we had a great week this past week over there on Patreon, guys. So check me out, Joe Bets on Patreon, guys. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Hope each and every one of you have a wonderful, great week. I'm out.